Hello everybody, it's me, Ghost Critic, here with a new comic book day video for you, and I'm one excited comic book reader this week because there are two books that I managed to get my paws on today, and I'm very excited to read them. I'll be showing you those along with I think about four more in just a minute. Just to say thank you to everyone that's been watching my Sunday video, my comic book review video, and yesterday I snuck in an extra little video regarding the book that perhaps a lot of you have bought today. I didn't. Robert Kirkman's new book, Oblivion Song. If you watched yesterday's video, or if you haven't, I was lucky enough to be lent an advance copy of the first. Now the shopkeeper said it was 6 issues, but it felt more like 4. But whatever, I've read at least the first 4 issues of the series. It was okay, as you will hear, or I've heard in the video. I don't think it's grabbed me enough to want to continue with it, but it'll be interesting to hear everyone's thoughts about the new Kirkman book. Right. Let us look at the comic books this week. This one came out last week, but because I put it on my pull list too late for the ordering, I had to wait an extra week for it. But it's this 4-issue mini-series, kind of a horror anthology from Anthony Bourdain, Hungry Ghosts. Like I say, it's kind of a horror anthology with a kind of framing story around it regarding a billionaire and a kind of an ancient Chinese game, I guess. A game of not chance, but, well, there's a chance that you might turn into a demon, so I guess it is. But it's great. They have a different artist for each storyline. This issue, there are 2 separate stories as well as the framing story. And the artwork we have this week is from Leonardo Manco and Mateos Santaluco. I'm very much looking forward to that. I love the first issue. I like the kind of short, done-in-one storylines. You know, when they're done well, middle, beginning and end, and it feels fulfilling, I'm on board, and last issue for me filled me up. One issue from Marvel this week, and it's part 2 of the Doctor Strange Damnation event. Really digging this from Nick Spencer. Nick Spencer is working alongside Donny Cates on the main title. Donny Cates is still doing the regular Doctor Strange storyline, but it appears not for long, because if I've read right, Donny Cates is finishing after this kind of event, and we're going to get Mark Waid on Doctor Strange. I don't believe he's bringing Chris Samney along because he's kind of cut his ties with Marvel now. But what I have heard about the new storyline is that Doctor Strange is going to be going into space to find a new source of magic. Not quite sure what I feel about that, but it's Mark Waid, so it should be a good solid read. But however, Donny Cates, Nick Spencer, really doing well on this Damnation story. It took me a little bit by surprise. I wasn't sure that I was going to enjoy it as much as I have. It's going to be interesting to see how our kind of lower tier kind of Marvel characters are going to get involved. We've got Blade, we've got Iron Man, Luke Cage is in there, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight. So let's see how they all fit into this whole Damnation game. I got 4 books from Image this week. The always hilarious and over-the-top I Hate Fairyland from Scotty Young. I don't know what else I can say about this. It's just gloriously over the top cartoon fun. Issue 36 of East of West. Jonathan Hickman back with this title. And, you know, I do complain. I am one for complaining about solicitations and taking breaks and these hiatus. But I am so, I don't know why, but I'm so forgiving when it comes to a Jonathan Hickman book. I'm the same with Black Monday Murders, and I'm the same with East of West, because Doesn't matter how long I have to wait for the next issue, I know that it is going to be fantastic. I know I'm going to be entertained. I know it's going to be of a high quality, and I am certainly not going to be let down or disappointed, which is why I'm happy to wait for the next issue. And here it is, issue 36. As I said, always great stuff. The artwork from Dragotta and the colouring from Martin, fantastic. Always near the very top of my list to read. Won't be this week, as you will find out very soon. The Gravediggers Union, issue number 5, from Wes Craig of Deadly Class fame. Really, pardon the pun, digging this book. I bet I've used that one before, but I do. I love the whole kind of supernatural universe, the kind of the zombies, the werewolves, the vampires, all coming and kind of taking over the world, the dark cults, the kind of chosen evil one that's going to kind of rule the world kind of thing, all the ridiculous monsters, and it's just a very exciting ride. I would kind of compare it a little bit to BPRD, but it's got a different flavour to it certainly, but love this book. Okay, so the last 2 books this week, very excited for. I've spoken about this one and I've warned you it's coming out. I'm sure I am not going to be disappointed by this book. It's the new title by Jeff Lemire with artwork by Andrea Sorrentino and colours by Dave Stewart. It is Gideon The Fools. We kind of listed as that kind of a horror thriller, psychological horror thriller type book. Very excited. Jeff Lemire can do no wrong for me at the moment, and yes, I am still kicking my I'm kicking everything on myself for not jumping on the Black Hammer train. I'm just kind of fingers crossed with that they bring it out in a big oversized deluxe volume for me to grab instead, but so looking forward to this. I've had a brief flick through it. Just looks really fun, dark, brooding, just great. I can't wait to start this. It's vying for the first book to read because I think it was Monday perhaps, our fellow comic book community member Travis, Oddfellow Sports, tweeted at me a comic book that I'd not even heard existed, and I should have managed to get a copy of it. For some reason the comic book guy wasn't worried about getting me it at all, because for some reason it came out this week. I don't know how Travis managed to get his copy a week early. I don't know what that was about. But thank you very much, Travis, for pointing that out to me. I still wouldn't have noticed it to now. But it is The Highest House. I almost forgot what that was called then. But as you can see, it's an oversized kind of magazine style, so you can see it's a lot bigger than your regular formatted comic book, and it's by the same guys that did the Vertigo series, Mike Carey and Peter Gross, the Unwritten, fantastic series, and they brought along cover artist, and I'm gonna ruin this name, Yuko Shimizu. He did all the covers, if I remember rightly, for the Unwritten too, and they were just fantastic. They were just gorgeous pieces of artwork on their own. Know very little about this book. I kind of, from what I've heard, what Travis kind of gave a description of it about, but I kind of forgotten that now, but I know it's a 4-issue miniseries, if I remember rightly, from IDW. It looks fantastic. I'm sure I will love it nonetheless. And they're my books for this week. Please let me know what you got very excited about this week down in the comments section. Give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I will be reviewing and giving you all my thoughts and opinions on those on Sunday. I think I have a haul video for you on Friday, so if you want to see what back issues I've been picking up of late, then tune in on Friday evening, British time. Until then, I hope you're enjoying your books. Bye bye.